Dea. I'm an Oakland University student and this is my experience in Ghana. I found out about this experience through my professor, Saki. He sent out an email to all his former students about this experience and how we could get an opportunity to experience healthcare in Ghana and also learn more about the culture. I decided to email him right away and find out more about this experience because it was always my dream to go and experience healthcare in different countries, especially in Africa, where people have a lot of misconceptions about it, especially in the healthcare. There were definitely a lot of obstacles for me to get here today, starting from where to find the funds to get here, because obviously study abroad programs are a bit expensive, but I had to work a lot and I made it happen. Another obstacle for me was getting the time off of work, because obviously 3 weeks is not a short time. But if you tell them about the experience and about this lifetime opportunity, everybody will be understandable and you'll make it. Another obstacle was definitely thinking about what are you bringing, what are you packing, how are you preparing for the trip. I think the most important thing is to think about your health first and make the necessary doctor's appointments and immunization appointments for you, whether they're required or not. Whatever you feel it's safe for your health, you should go for it. On the packing side, we had help from former students who attended the program, but we also needed to do a lot of research ourselves. There is a lot of information out there that's available for you, whether on Google, on blogs, but you kind of have to go through it to learn yourself and to see whether if you needed certain stuff or no. And something that I would like you to keep in mind would be getting the visa application and getting the visa done as soon as possible, because there is a long time that they will take to process your visa. There's a long time that you will need to get all the documents together and get everything together to make it happen, so get that started first. This is me with a portable fan that I was told to pack because we don't have air conditioning here and it's really hot. Just joking. We do have air conditioning and a fan, and as you can see, I got a cold because of it. Starting from here, this was one of the misconceptions that I personally had when I came from the United States to Africa. A lot of people told me it's really hot, there is no air conditioning whatsoever, and I came with 2 fans with me, but when I arrived in the house, I was stoked. I saw air conditioning, I saw a fan, and we have one in each room that I'll show you later, and it's just great. Another misconception that I came here with was Googling a lot about dress code and what we were told by former students. We were supposed to wear like more formal clothing, wear long pants, long dresses, not to show a lot of skin. But coming here, I learned that at least in Accra, people don't really mind, especially since you're a student and you came from abroad. They will respect you the same way and they're gonna be really nice with you anyway. Looking at blogs from people who visited Ghana before, I saw a lot of people getting a shower without a shower, which means washing yourself through like water bottles or a bucket and stuff like that. But when I came here, I found out that there's a great shower, even though the water is a bit cold, but it's great because the temperatures are really high, so it won't even bother you. Another misconception that I had would be the food. A lot of people said that they don't use utensils, so bring your own fork, bring your own spoons, which we didn't. And at every place that we have been so far in our 1 week stay now, there's forks and spoons everywhere, so don't even worry about it. Since we're talking about food, I have had the chance to try a couple dishes from their food, and it's really great. It's a bit spicy, but there's also a lot of options that you can choose from. And also, if you do not feel comfortable trying different food while you just traveled, if you want to avoid health problems, if you think so, there's always a lot of variety from American food, starting at chicken wings or just fried rice, or which are very common in the States. So you won't miss American food at all because you can find it everywhere, at least in Accra. Another thing, the fruits are really tasty. Everything is so fresh. You can buy them everywhere. You could be driving down a highway or down a road and there are people in the streets holding fruits to sell for you, and they're really, really great. Since I mentioned people walking down the street and selling stuff, one of the most impressive things that I've seen so far since I came is that Ghanaian ladies will hold a big bowl on their head and they'll have 50 water bottles there, or like a lot of mangoes and a lot of stuff. And for me, it's really impressive how they can do that. Starting from here, yesterday we got to visit the Makola market, which is a market in the center of Accra. And everybody was so nice to us. Everybody was saying hello. Everybody said welcome to Ghana, which was really impressive to see how friendly people are here, especially the tourists. We got to bargain a lot, which is something you'll do if you come here as well. And it was really great, and it was an experience on its own. Makola Market was one of them, but another one of my favorite places was the Kakum National Park. We went there and it was a rainforest. It looked like a jungle. It had breathtaking views. We got to go on a canopy walk there and hike a lot. And myself, I'm not a really active person, but I really enjoyed it and it was really great. Except from the breathtaking view, something that impressed me there was this guy that was cutting cocoa, which is a common fruit here. And a few miles back during our hike, people were selling them. But when we got to the end, this guy was just cutting them, and we were like really curious to see. And he just got it, cut it open, and he handed it to us, which was really great because it shows how nice he is. So far, cocoa and mangoes have been my favorite fruit. I can't even explain the taste of them, but you'll have to come here and try them. Definitely, my personal culture shock that I got coming here was the funerals. We were driving down the road to go get dinner with our host, and I proceeded to ask her if there was a party going on, and she was nice to explain to me that no, it was actually a funeral, and they do that to honor the dead, and they throw a big celebration just to celebrate the life that they lived so far. She said that they do these celebrations depending on how old the person was, and usually the biggest parties are when the person was really old and they lived their life. Something else that wasn't a shock to me, but it was definitely impressing, it's the traffic and Ghanaian time. So if you leave and you think you're gonna get there in 5 minutes, expect yourself to arrive there another hour later, because that's just how it works. Except for the places that I mentioned, I would also suggest visiting Cape Coast, Elmina Castle, which had a lot of history about the slavery and when Ghana was under the influence and colonized by the Portuguese and the Dutch. I would also suggest visiting the Royal Senchi, which our hostesses were really nice to take us to, which was a really, really nice resort. I would also suggest going to the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, Black Star Square, and also at the Dubois House, which had a lot of history itself. Since I talked about the air conditioning and the fan, I will also show you the house that we're staying at, which is beautiful. We'll show you our kitchen first. There is a big fridge that freezes a lot. There's a microwave if you want to preheat everything. Here is where we keep our snacks that we brought from the US, and we bought this in Ghana. There are bowls, forks, everything that you need. Then we have a big sink. We have a laundry, which means you don't have to wash your own clothes by hand. We have a really good stove. This is our gorgeous living room that has gorgeous colors. This is my friend Antonella's room. She has a closet where she keeps all of her clothes. She has a huge bed because she's so tall. And then her own individual bathroom and a good shower. This is our hallway. We have a guest bathroom. This is my room, and this is what our wonderful host got for us, and we found it here when we came. This is my room. It has the air conditioning, as you see, and a fan, a cute picture. I got the master bedroom, so I have a TV as well. And over here, I can see Ghanaian guys playing soccer every day. Right now they're not there, but I've seen them. And I will show you my bathroom as well. This is my bathroom. A shower as well. And this is my closet and me. To conclude our experience, I would like to thank the whole CLCD team, and especially Sandra, Leonie, Prince, Michael, and also Dr. Saki for hosting us and making this experience possible for every single one of us. I will also list all the places that I mentioned throughout the video where you should visit, and also provide a video of the whole house while I'm not talking. Have a good day.